And here we are at Volta, New York, and we're here with Mindy Solomon, and she's gonna give us a few words about the artist she chose for Volta, New York, 2014.
Hi. So my booth is actually two artists. Volta traditionally is a solo artist program, but the curator liked my selections and suggested I bring both. My two-dimensional artist is Julian Lorber. Julian is an emerging artist based in Brooklyn. His tagline is the architect of pollution. And what he's accomplishing with his work is the notion of accumulated soot on surface, sort of finding a sense of beauty in the thick layers of dust and the strange illumination that's created from dust. So Julian is using artist tape in a kind of relief technique. And once he establishes the pattern, he goes in with an airbrush and creates a sort of tonal surface, as you see in this work. He then goes in and almost sculpts with line and color to create the notion of illumination and cast shadow. So all of the light and shadow is created artificially through the use of color, even though it might appear that it's happening because of light on the work. And I think it's also very effectively conveyed in this small study, which feels like it's really glowing off the wall. Also in this piece, a really good example, I think, of the concept of dust is this work, because it really feels like when you see a heavy layer of dust on a surface that just builds up. Over here I have sculpture by Dominique Lebovie. Dominic is a little bit of a more mature artist. He's in his mid-60s. He's working in minimalist sculpture using forged steel, and he's really exploring the notion of stability. So I like to say that this is a really good sculpture for earthquake conditions because it moves. And he's using the sort of intersection of lines. So you have overlap and this kind of crossing over, so you can regard the piece from different angles and see different compositions. I chose Dominique with Julian because I felt like the line and geometry within Julian's work was a wonderful complement to the line and geometry of Dominique's work.
Perfect. Thank you so much.